Welcome to Business Spotlight. I'm Patrick Stapleton here with Emil DeFelice. He is the market manager for the Soda City market located downtown Columbia on Main Street. So welcome, good to have you.
Thanks, Patrick. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So I know when you picture farmers market, you think of produce, things like that. What other sorts of things can people expect when they come down to the market?
Well, we really wanted this market to actually fill people's needs, their complete needs in the refrigerator and the pantry. So there's a lot of things: seafood, meat, dairy, which cheeses and eggs and so forth, fresh breads, fresh baked goods, flowers, and a lot of great artisan crafts from people live in Columbia.
That's great. So these are all local artists then that are in the local farmers.
Yeah. So if you make or grow something yourself, that's sort of the parameters for participating in the market. And I really, we named it Soda City, which is a nickname for Columbia, Cola SC, Soda City.
Okay. Well, that makes there you go. That makes sense.
And then our byline on that is Brain, Body, Belly. So refreshing. So we really wanted to pitch Columbia as the place it is, which is an interesting place with creative, intelligent people, and it's a refreshing, smart place to be. And so Soda City is meant to be a microcosm of our actual town, so that when visitors or residents come down, you can get a fairly good view of what this town is like just by going to the market.
That's great. Yeah. From the food to the arts to the to the clothing, different things that we have. It's part of the culture of Columbia. So.
Yeah, it's really amazing. I mean, so many great things have happened down there. Lately, a young magician has been showing up. He couldn't be more than, 18, 19 years old. But now there's just kids all around him. He's just doing magic. I don't even know where this guy came from, but there he is, just doing magic in the middle of the road. Of course, you have musicians that show up, and
that's great. So it's fun for the whole family then too.
It really
bring the kids
is.
Down.
And of course we have the Nickelodeon Theater, and half the time they're having a fun event. They have Mass General, TAPS Art Center, the museum, Columbia Museum of Art, and so many other things. So it's really amazing. When I leave my office on Saturday afternoon on Main Street, or come back down on Sunday afternoon to do something, you hardly can find a parking spot.
Yeah.
It wasn't like that a year ago.
That's great.
So people are just crowding down to Main Street, and there's tons of stuff to do beyond the market.
That's great. Yeah, I've been down recently, and it just seems like every time I go out there, it just keeps getting bigger and better, and more of a selection, and the hustle bustle of it's great to have a nice Saturday morning feel.
Yeah, and it's becoming a ritual, I think, for a lot of people. You sort of roll out of bed, you want to come, you have a little chocolate crepe, or a little coffee, and sort of wake up at the market. You can bring your dog. We have a few different pet vendors, people who make cool things for dogs and cats, and so it's fun for the whole family and your dog.
That's neat. Well, talk to us a little bit about how it got started. What's the foundation of Soda City?
So I had run the All Local Farmers Market for the past 8 years before we moved downtown to Main Street last October, and we had done that in a number of different locations, and Mayor Benjamin had talked to me for a couple of years about coming to Main Street, and so decided to give it a shot. It seemed like the right time to do it, and indeed it was.
That's great.
And so we opened that up on October. It's on the 1500 block of Main Street, which is where Sylvan's Jewelers is, and the Columbia Museum of Art, Free Times. So it's right in the middle of things.
Right.
There's 3 parking garages within a block of that 1500 block. And as most people already probably know, parking is free anyway, all downtown in the garage or on the street. So you don't have that extra obstacle or hassle of putting quarters in a meter or something like that. Well, there's tons of parking.
Right, convenient for people to get out there on a Saturday morning.
Yeah.
So that's great. And it seems like it's been a huge player in getting folks down to Main Street. Like you said, there's all these businesses that people I think aren't familiar with, and I think getting folks down here, it just helps revitalize the downtown district.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, the more people that come downtown, 1 out of 100, 1 out of 1,000, somebody's going to look at a building and say, I think I can renovate that, or I think I can have a store there, or an office there, or whatever. Agape and Scott Middleton have, really placed a serious bet on Main Street. They're opening, I think it's about 7 businesses at once on the 1600 block. So the investments on Main Street are staggering, actually. The new housing, apartments and whatnot in the Scana Of course, Capitol Places has a bunch of beautiful residences. So the amount of money that's being invested in Main Street right now is absolutely astounding. All private dollars, and it's really moving fast now. So it's a very exciting place to be.
That's great.
Yeah.
That is. So anything else that you'd like to talk about, something that we didn't cover about the market? Or
this is not your grandfather's market.
Yeah.
It's fun, people.
Yeah. You heard it. You heard it. So every Saturday, let's hear the details. How do folks get down there?
Yeah,
when and where?
so just come on down to Main Street, either from the Taylor or the Hampton sides of the 1500 block, park wherever you want. It's 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock. So every Saturday, year-round, rain or shine. If it rains, we head on over to the City Center Garage, the brand new parking garage that the city built on Taylor Street. And so we have a rain location, and in that place, you just drive up to the top, take the elevator down, and you'll never even get wet. So unless it's Christmas on a Saturday morning, we will be open.
Rain or shine.
Yeah, so it really answers people's needs in a lot of different ways. We're consistent. We offer value, quality, and entertainment. So it's good. It's fun.
All right. And 9 o'clock, is that right? 9 to noon? Or 9 to 1?
9 to 1.
9 to 1
Yep.
is what the new hours will be.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, you heard it. So, Emil, great to have you on.
Thanks, Patrick.
Thank you. All right.
See y'all there.
All right.